Wait, so what happened, Britt? What were you gonna say?
I don't know.
You read that one book that showed like the nastiness of farm meat production and shit.
Yeah. And it affected me so much. I was like, I'm going to become vegan for 6 months.
Like no
cheese.
cheese.
It was just too difficult. Yeah, I didn't do cheese or meat.
That is
And then
very
it just
hard.
became difficult because I started dating somebody and their mom was like a really good cook. And she was like very offended when I like didn't want to eat things. And I was just like, whatever, I'm not going to fucking like deal with this. So I just stopped eating meat. Or I started eating meat and cheese again.
Did you eat a lot of like meat alternatives or like just didn't eat?
No, I think I ate more veggies and I think I ate like tofu and I tried just finding other sources of protein. But looking back on it though, I realized that like I definitely didn't eat enough protein because like it's hard for me to eat enough protein like now.
Yeah.
Let alone just eating vegetables. So I don't know. It was a very interesting time. But we thought our flight was tomorrow night at midnight because we purposely booked a red eye because we wanted to like have the whole day. We didn't
Wait,
want
where are you going?
Key West.
Oh.
So when we were like looking at flights, there was like an option to go like in the morning and then you were traveling like all day, or you could take a red eye and you would get there at like 10 a.m. the next day. And so we decided we're like, okay, let's just not waste an entire day traveling and book a red eye.
Just waste our precious sleep traveling.
Yeah.
But like we're going to be on vacation. So that's why I was like, I don't really like, I'll be sleeping on the beach. I'll be sleeping like at the pool. Like I'm going to be fine. Like it's not going to be that big of a deal. But both Joe and I like had convinced ourselves that our like red eye was tomorrow night. And then we both got like notifications from Delta being like, hey, it's time to check in. And we're like,
I would not.
I'm sorry, what?
Be okay with that.
No, we're both like panicking.
Yeah.
Because losing a whole day is a lot. Like,
yeah. Luckily I like told our dog sitter like Tuesday through whenever we're gone till. So she's gonna be fine. Like she's all taken care of. But me and Joe are like panicking and trying to pack and like figure all the logistics out.
That makes me feel so anxious.
Yeah. Joe is like not okay either. But
at least it's a
we like still have like laundry. Yeah, we have like laundry and like like we're not packed at all. Like Joe had friends in town all weekend. So we were planning on like taking today as kind of like a reset day, doing laundry, packing, getting the house sorted, and then like having tomorrow to kind of just like chill. So yeah, I don't know. And then it kind of plays into like, this is very interesting of both of us, but this is like I think we're going for like 8 days or 9 days or something, like, and that's kind of like a longer vacation.
Shit.
But both of us like have anxiety about the fact that we're going to be like gone so long. And I'm like, this is a sign that we need to like program more relaxing time into our schedules. The fact that we're like,
oh, that's why you have anxiety?
So I think so. Like the thought of just like doing nothing and relaxing is like making us anxious, which I'm like, that's not a good sign. Yeah.
I
thought it would be because
just
of like
around
being
this
away
conversation.
Maybe it is partially being away from home, but it's still like it's a vacation. Like we are meant to just enjoy our time like in paradise. And we're both feeling like,
are you just going just the two of you, or are you meeting family?
Yeah, just the two of us.
Fun.
Yeah.
I feel like we didn't know about this trip. Or maybe I just forgot.
Well, I definitely told you because we rearranged a podcast schedule for it. But it was it's for like Joe's birthday. It was kind of like his 30th, like 30th birthday celebration. He's like turning 33, but but he turned 30 in COVID, so he didn't
when's
get to,
his birthday?
A proper celebration.
I'm sure we've
September
talked
18th.
about this. Oh, okay.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
So you'll be gone on his actual birthday.
Yeah.
Fun.
And that was like the intention behind it.
I see.
But yeah. But we booked it like a while ago. We like had this whole plan a while ago, and now just like coming up to it, we're like both like freaking out. But
Is it a
I think it'll be a good
resort or
lesson.
like where are you staying?
We're staying at a hotel. And then we're staying at a Kimpton hotel, and there's a couple different Kimpton hotels like
Ooh, I
in
love
Key West,
those.
so we can like bounce around to the different pools and like
That's cool.
things at each of the hotels, which is really nice. Yeah. I think there's 3 or 4 different Kimptons that we can go to, which is gonna be really nice.
Fun.
So we don't have to just like stay at one pool the whole time. But yeah. It's just been a whirlwind like this morning. I'm very glad Joe's like very clued into this travel stuff, because I would have totally missed our flight tonight.
Just well, he has to be, obviously, if you had no idea.
Yeah, well, I got the notification, I just ignored it, and I was just
Are you kidding?
Yeah.
You're like, it must just be a really early check-in for some reason.
Yeah.
Oh my
just
god.
Really weird check-in. I don't know why we're getting this notification. Yeah.
That's really fun. I want a pool vacation. That sounds nice. Like just relaxing by a pool.
Yeah, like our whole idea of making it this long is that, you know, sometimes it takes a couple days to get adjusted and like feel actually relaxed.
Mm-hmm.
So we're like, okay, let's like actually have 5 solid days of like relaxing and being at the pool and like actually getting to shut down our brains.
Mm-hmm.
But
yeah, there's this study, someone on another podcast said this a long time ago, but like you have to travel for like at least a full week for your body to like reset and like really get the full benefits of like a restful vacation.
That's interesting.
I believe that.
And I went to Australia too, but when I went to Hawaii for a whole week, I definitely noticed that. Like it just felt so long and like I wasn't rushed to do anything, and it like was such a good relaxing vacation.
I wonder if that would be the same of like taking a break even at home. Like if you just give yourself a few hours or a day, if like that doesn't signify to your body actual resting.
Yeah, probably.
That is interesting.
But that's hard for like most people to just take a whole week.
At home,
Yeah.
Or on vacation.
I mean, it's definitely going to be, I don't know. I think I'm going to like bring my journal and kind of just like really like do like a solid journal session every morning, and just like I'll be able to track how I'm actually feeling. And if I'm able to like
that'd be nice.
Chill out.
I mean, you could also work like if you're feeling like it and it's like a fun thing.
Well, I will have to work a little bit, but I'm just going to like really be mindful of it and like block schedule and stuff. Like in the mornings.
Well, clearly my medication isn't fully working yet, because just hearing Brittany's travel plans gave me so much anxiety.
You're like, hello, is this on?
Do you like, does that stress you out, Devin, of a long trip or like just the flight thing?
All of it.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting. I don't like long. Like a week is good enough for me. I stress about like we want to go to Europe or something for our honeymoon, and I feel like you gotta do longer for Europe, especially if you're going to multiple places. And like leaving the dogs for that long, just being away from home that long, like I don't like.
I have done like various types of European vacations where we do like a long time in one place, like a week in one place, or like a few days in another place. And I have to say, I really enjoyed we did, I think 5 days in Paris the last time I went, and it felt really so nice to just do like one thing in the morning. Like we would do like a museum or a tour or something, and then the rest of the day we would just kind of like take in the city and just enjoy our life. And that was really nice in comparison to like doing just a couple days like here and there at other places. It's just very rushed, and it doesn't feel like you have enough time to like soak in the culture, the food, the people, and all of that.
Yeah, exactly. I feel like Europe's hard because it's like you want, like while we're over there you want to hit as much as possible, but then like we're trying to figure out how many places to go while still keeping it more like that, where we can just chill and relax and like not be like go okay, we gotta go to the next city. Okay, we gotta go to the next city. I don't know.
Are you gonna use your travel agent again?
Possibly. I was gonna ask her, actually. She just had a baby, so she's been like less out of commission, but I was gonna either ask her or ask for like other recommendations for agents. But I don't know. We thought either Europe or more like tropical, all-inclusive type thing.
Yeah.
I mean, if she has like, I saw like Costco has a Bora Bora deal. That's like $3,000 per person.
Really?
For those like water huts.
That would be pretty sick.
I think that'd be awesome. But I also worry that somewhere like there, like people who go there say that there's like kind of nothing to do. Like it's basically just being on the ocean and relaxing.
Yeah. That's what I kind of like those vacations. Like if you're in the mindset for that, I kind of like it. Yeah. But I guess there are people that don't really enjoy those types of vacations as much.
I like it for a few days, but like a week of that would be a lot.
Yeah. I'm excited just to like read a bunch of books. I might try the ACOTAR series.
Oh yeah. Do it.
That'd be exciting.
You'll like it.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, welcome back to another episode of So Glad We're Friends. I'm Maggie.
I'm Devin.
I'm Brittany.
And today, since we haven't caught up in a while, we're going to be giving our life updates to each other and then also talking about all the pop culture happenings. And is your cat meowing?
I thought you were looking at a cat. I know. I was like, you didn't get a cat, Maggie.
I thought it was Sadie. I was like, how is she making that noise? Because she was moving
Wouldn't
around.
that be so funny if dogs could like imitate other people's noises?
I would love that, like a parrot.
Oh my god.
I wonder if huskies, because you know like huskies kind of imitate sounds and like talk. I wonder if they could imitate a cat or something.
That's so cute when they're like, I love you. It's adorable.
They're very cute.
It's so cute. But yeah, so we're going to be talking about life updates and pop culture happenings because there's a lot going on that we have not covered in the pop culture world. What is going on in your lives, first of all?
You know, nothing.
Depression. Do you have any medication update? Or you still feel like you're not feeling
No,
you went to the
actually,
doctor, right?
I do have a medication update. So spironolactone has not been working for my face at all. So I went to the dermatologist last week. It's been over 90 days.
Is that what they told you?
Oh, fuck, really?
Yeah. Most people said like after 3 months, you notice a huge difference. And I'm breaking out so bad. But anyway, so my dermatologist put me on doxycycline. You have to take 2 a day.
It's a pill?
And that's for like,
it's an antibiotic.
It's for like bacterial shit. So a lot of people have said that they took it for like a month and it totally cleared up their face. So I could have some kind of like bacterial infection going on in my face and that could solve it. My brother takes doxycycline for like every day. Like if he stops taking it, he starts breaking out really bad. So
really?
That's so bad.
Yeah.
That's encouraging.
Has he done that for like years?
You.
Well, it's not supposed to be like a long-term thing that you are on.
I know.
Because it's an antibiotic.
Yeah, well, he did Accutane when he was in high school and it worked for a while and then his acne came back. But like I've never had acne issues, so I'm wondering if there's some kind of just like bacterial thing going on or something.
Why it would start randomly, like
it's
not changes in diet or like lifestyle or moving or anything like that. So it would...
You know, another good brand deal for you besides Apostrophe would be the Face Reality people.
I've never even
they like take on influencers and like do an entire like a lengthy partnership and they pay for like all of your treatments. They pay for like your facials, they pay for like blue light therapy. They have you like on this entire like regimen and it's really fucking cool.
That's really cool.
Yeah. There's a girl that started just recently with the whole program. But I really like that they're not just like I like that they're not just cluing into just their products because whenever I've like had breakouts or like flare-ups and stuff, I don't just treat with like products. I also do like the face treatments at the med spas and like dermatologists and stuff. And I think it really like you have to do both in order to like really treat everything. Even like because I don't know, have you done like the blue light red light therapy? Because the blue light kills the P bacteria, which causes a lot of acne in your skin. And I did that for like 3 or 4 months, and it like has long lasting effects. Like I still don't really break out on my forehead ever.
Whoa. Is that your Iron Man mask?
It is, but before like they came out with that, I was going in, and I think they might have like even stronger lights in person, so I might even like go into a
do you just have to like lay there and then they just put the light on you for that?
Yeah, what I would do is I would get like a cleanse, and I would get extractions done, and then they would put the blue light on, and then they would put the red light on for like extended periods of time. And then
that's awesome.
Yeah. There's just so many other things besides like medication now that you can like use in combination. But that's why I really like that whole like Face Reality program, because they pay for all of the treatments in addition to like the skincare products.
Yeah, that's cool.
But
I would definitely like a deal with like a esthetician, or like I looked into facials and they're so fucking expensive.
Yeah.
So
you could definitely get one. I'm so excited to get my free facial. They're giving Cameron one too.
Oh, cute.
Oh my gosh, that's exciting.
He was like, I want to go. I was like, okay, I'll ask. But it's a dermatology office, which I think is more exciting.
My dermatology office has that too. Like they have a side for medical, and they have a side for...
I love those type of dermatology.
You should maybe ask them.
You should.
I'll look into it.
There's a lot of places like that in every city that are like just partnering with creators to like create the content and do like once a month skin treatments.
Yeah, because I feel
it's interesting that my dermatologist has not even recommended that to me. I find like
I think that's interesting too, because they have it like in their practice. Like when I went to that med spa for the period of time where like my acne like was kind of chilling, and then my sophomore year of college it just flared up. Like I just had I was looking at pictures the other day, and I was like I just had like massive breakouts like all over the place, and it was just so difficult to deal with. And then I started going to that dermatologist in med spa, and they were very much like they work together a lot on all the different things.
That's cool. Yeah, I'm like just trying to get the medicine to like really start working, and then after that, like I feel so embarrassed about how my face even is that I was like, well, I don't want to go get a facial when my face is so disgusting right now.
But that's when you should go get them.
Yeah.
Like I think it's smart to like do the like see what's actually working like medicine wise, but if other treatments can speed up the process, you might as well try that, because you just did 90 days of just medication and no like anything else.
You also see it as like much worse on yourself. Like I don't look at your skin and think it looks horrible or embarrassing whatsoever.
It's horrible.
I have to just say, from someone who is in your shoes, that is like, it's like obviously great what other people think that, but like it's not, that comment like can't really like replace like how you feel internally.
For sure.
Like it still feels like shit every single day to wake up and like just see.
Yeah, and each new freaking zit is a new scar on my face that I'm gonna have to deal with down the line. Like, and my face is really sensitive and scars so easily that every single one, it's like it stays on my face for like huge red spot for like 2 months.
That was my least favorite part of when I had really bad acne, was the scarring, for sure.
Yeah,
that's like why I think the skin treatments in combination, because that's when my acne scarring wasn't that bad until college. And then college, my face just got destroyed because I had such big like zits all over the place. And then I wish I would have just gotten like the treatments done sooner, because then I wouldn't have as many scars. And now I have to spend like thousands of dollars to get it taken care of and get rid of it.
Did you guys do like skincare in high school?
Not proper skincare.
I feel like I used like the Neutrogena,
like the face wash
bottle.
Grapefruit face wash.
And then like a Glymed. Normal moisturizer. Oh, are you fancy?
Always bougie.
That was just like what my mom used, so then she just gave it to us.
I just find it interesting. Like I think teenagers nowadays, like because like when I was a freshman, Urban Decay was kind of like the main makeup brand. Like we all had Urban Decay, or like Bare Minerals was a thing and stuff. And like now I'm seeing these girls on TikTok who are like in middle school or freshmen.
Drunk Elephant.
Yeah, they literally got all the like high-end
Also,
skincare, all the like
they all
high-end
use Drunk
makeup.
Elephant, and Drunk Elephant is so fucking expensive.
So expensive.
Like their moisturizer bottle is like $70.
My mom definitely bought me it in high school for like Christmas and things for sure. But like, I just wonder if kids now are experiencing less acne or like less skin problems because they're doing like they're more educated on that now. Like I would go to sleep in my makeup like
I would
all the
love
fucking
that.
time.
Oh my god!
That would be
Actually,
really
I
awesome
always
for them.
just used micellar water like to wash my face.
Mm-hmm.
That was my thing.
It's interesting.
I would, because it's nice if they can start in high school, because that's when like kind of shit hits the fan for most people. So if you're like already starting like the whole regimen and taking care of your skin,
Yeah, like wearing sunscreen and everything.
yeah, wearing
Oh, yeah.
sunscreen
Probably gonna be
especially
great for them.
I think my sunspots like started because I used to like burn like right underneath here.
Oh,
Like
I would always burn
like
there.
all the time in elementary school and middle school. I think it was like from wearing goggles, because the goggles
Yeah, they
because I was like
down
a
right
water
there.
baby. Like I loved being in the water, so I would like we would just be in the water the whole time and like obviously taking the goggles on and off. Like
It's so true. It's like that perfect line right there.
yeah, and it would just be so sensitive. And then that's where I have like sunspots now. But
That just made me wish that we could all go be little kids together and like go play in the pool like at 8
play
years old.
dolphins. We're so gonna do that. We should bring like all the little kid
mermaids
too.
Oh, we definitely should. Guys, we booked our first official So Glad We're Friends trip. I'm so excited.
I'm so excited.
I am so excited.
We're going to Palm Springs at the beginning of November, and it has a pool at the house, so we will be playing. We should bring like cute floaties and everything.
Yes. Oh yeah, that's a good idea. Well,
Also
I'm probably gonna have my
pictures.
car so I can.
Yeah,
Shit, I keep forgetting like I gotta fly.
Bring stuff.
Like I gotta bring all these things. Like, I can't.
we should definitely find some floaties, some like fun boy floaties.
Yeah,
Yes.
that'd be cute.
Those
We
are
could
the
also
cutest.
maybe have things shipped to the house.
We need
but we would
goggles
just have
too.
to time that.
Yes,
I'm down. I need goggles.
I'm hoping to find like a really cute sun hat in not Palm Springs, but in Florida. We could do like a whole sun hat theme.
That would be cute. That could be cute for a cover photo. If you have any ideas for a cover photo for us, leave them below or go comment on our Instagram because we're gonna shoot a cover photo. I'm really excited.
And if you have any photographer recommendations,
Oh yes, please.
in Palm Springs.
If you live in
let
Palm
us
Springs
know.
and you're a photographer, hit us up.
Or willing to go to Palm Springs, we'll hang out with you.
Yeah,
You
true.
can come hang out with us.
I literally have just been wedding planning. I think that's my only life updates is we've just been planning and it's very fun actually. I made a whole hold on, I'll send it right now so you can get a live reaction. Cameron's trying to decide what suits to wear. And what suit he wants.
Is he trying to do it through a company?
Yeah. Probably like black
Which
tux or there's a bunch of them, but I think he's leaning towards black tux. But so I made this like photoshopped thing of my bridesmaids and his groomsmen standing like where we would get married. And it's just really funny because it's like photoshopped and all of our heads are so big.
Oh my god, I love this.
You put your actual faces on there?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
But I love it.
is
And
the
it was like
best.
very, I don't know, it's like feels more real now, I guess. So it's like getting way more exciting for me that it feels
Is that
like
the kind of
soon.
tux that Cam wants? Like he wants like the black lapels.
He's trying to decide. He didn't like that one at first, but I think it'd be cute for the reception, or he like maybe wants to change for the reception. But I don't know. He's looking at pink
Oh.
suits. He's looking at green suits. He's looking at tan. He's looking at a bunch of shit.
The tan one he could totally like wear time and time again though.
I like
For
it,
sure.
man.
Well, but maybe because I'm pretty sure with the black tux, like the groom gets it free, but I don't know if you get it free and then you get to keep it, or like you just get your rental free. I'm not sure. But yeah, we
That's
did
very
like all of our
exciting.
guest lists. I'm like trying to design the invitations right now. And then we've like been going thrift shopping to try to find like plates and stuff because plates are really expensive to rent. Like it's like $2 to $3
Really?
per plate to rent it.
That is so bizarre.
Like, that's a lot.
You guys could totally get them thrifted and then like turn around and like sell them on Facebook Marketplace.
Yeah, that's kind of what we're thinking. I found like the cutest like antique like floral. It has like pink and yellow flowers and they're so cute.
Just
But
get paper plates.
Honestly, like maybe that's like I thought too, because if we do food trucks, then I'm also thinking like what even plate settings that need to be at the table if we're doing food trucks. Like would they just be stacked by the food rather than like at your place setting, because you wouldn't be like bringing.
And if they were, then
in.
like you can just get some really basic plates. Like why worry about?
Yeah, you might as well just get like
looks.
the plastic looking like fancy plates.
Yeah, or people do like if they do pizza, they do like little pizza boxes type things, like little triangle.
That would be cute.
That's so true. If you're doing a food truck, then the food truck probably provides the thing that the like what is it called? The like container.
Like, yeah. The thing you put it in. I don't know. But so we didn't end up buying anything, and I think we gotta figure that out.
Have you sent the invites out yet? Or the save the dates?
No. So we decided not to do save the dates since we're behind technically, I guess. And
you should just do the email one.
We were thinking of that, but like we need to get the invitations out anyways, probably by end of September or like very beginning of October. So like
this is stressing me out again.
Give Devin like stressed. A year to plan things.
You don't got to do any planning. You just got to show up and look pretty.
I have it on my calendar and I'm ready. Joe also is like so excited. I hope that Joe's invited too because
oh yeah, we were talking about that in Colorado.
No, only Brittany. You can't.
I'm gonna have to be Brittany and Joe's third wheel because I'm not gonna know anyone.
I did include a +1 for you, Devin, because I know that you would not want to go by yourself and that you would.
Your mom was like, "I want to come." Her mom was like, "I'm coming."
Yeah, we have like 190 something guests on the guest list, including all the +1s and everything.
Then
we're allowed 175. So like people got to say no, and I know people will say no.
Yeah. That's fun. But crazy. Joe like wants to make a whole trip out of it. He's like so excited to go to like the Pacific Northwest. He's like, I'm gonna golf and we're gonna go do this. And we're gonna do that.
That's what I hope. Like that's my dream, is that I hope that everyone will make a big trip out of it and like go do other things and like just make it a fun full weekend.
Yeah. I'm really excited.
All right, let's get to the pop culture things.
Pop off
culture.
I don't know if this counts as pop culture, but Coco Gauff was the first American to win the US Open in, I think since like, I forgot the year now. I've like been looking at all these different dates, but it's been a minute since somebody from the US has won. And I like literally started crying when she won. It was just like the most exciting thing.
Exciting.
Like she is so cute.
People were like, I didn't realize like how much people were like doubting her as like a player and her ability to get to like this level. And over the last like 3-ish months, she like has won 2 different tournaments, like a 500 level, 1,000 level, and then she's now won the US Open.
Wow.
And she's like the first teen to win.
Wait, she's
Serena.
She's a teen.
She's
now?
19. She's 19.
Whoa, I did not know she was 19.
Yeah. It's fucking crazy.
Wow. And the videos of her when she was little at the US Open is so cute.
I know.
Like that.
Talk about just like the like path and the manifestation to that point. It's just so surreal.
And how fucking hard they work.
Yeah.
To train.
It's like the thing about tennis too is it's like all year round. They have like a couple weeks off, maybe like 3 to 4 weeks off in December, and that's it. The tour is like all year round. And the way that they're ranked is by like how many tournaments they play in. So like your overall ranking is, so if you like don't play a tournament, you don't get the points. So then you're like, you just drop really far down unless you're really good in like winning the Grand Slams and stuff. And then
so are you just allowed in at any age? Like were the other people that she was playing also teenagers or young, or like are there age divisions, or it's just you're good so then you can get to the US Open if you keep beating everyone?
I'm not sure exactly what the definition is, but there's like you go pro and then you start playing in those like higher level tournaments. But there is like a junior level that people play
That
in.
is so cool.
But I think she went pro at like 16 or 17. And has
That's
done really, really
crazy.
well, but people were like kind of doubting her ability.
And tennis is both so physical and so mental.
It's crazy how
which I
mental it
learned
is,
from
too.
the Taylor Jenkins Reid novel. Carrie Soto returns or is back.
Same.
It's like how
That's so
you have to
funny.
like think about what your opponent is thinking that you're gonna do and like trick them and like tire them out, and like there's so much strategy and you can't overthink things.
No. It's also kind of crazy, just the little things that start to irk people. Like there was another tournament like Coco was playing Sabalenka, who is Russian. And so the fact that Coco was US and she was playing at the US Open, like the crowd was just so in her favor. And that totally got into Sabalenka's head, because like the crowd is literally cheering, like so like thousands and thousands of people are just like saying,
Wow.
Coco, 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 go, Coco. Like the momentum
You
is
go,
totally
Glenn Coco.
you go. And then like, but think about how hard that would be. Like no one wants you to win that tournament.
No,
And
I
you know
honestly
that you
thought
can like
that
feel it.
But also on the
like,
reverse side, like I'm sure some people get angry and get really motivated by that. Like, I'm gonna show you.
Yeah. But I think that like everyone who was playing in American said it was like kind of tough. Like even Djokovic, when he played Shelton, who's an American player, and Djokovic is Serbian, he said it was really tough because like everyone was cheering for Shelton to win.
Do boys only play boys and girls only play girls?
Yes, unless it's mixed doubles. There's a mixed doubles, but it's like a boy and a girl versus a boy and a girl.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's just so awesome. And like that she saw Venus and Serena playing like when she was little. I think that shows too like just what inspiration it is. Like now there's a little girl who's gonna see her and be inspired to do the same thing. So
100%. Cool. I think it's awesome. And she's like sponsored by Rolex too. Like goals. Yeah.
That's so random.
Yeah. There's quite a few. That would be like a dream sponsorship if I was a tennis player.
Do they wear watches while playing?
No, but they'll like throw them on like right after the match. Like as soon as the match was over, she like threw on her Rolex.
Oh my gosh.
I do the same thing though. Like I'd love to just be like iced out.
That is so awesome. I love that so much.
That's my biggest pop culture moment.
That is huge.
Everybody
have confidence.
Was so into it this year too.
I feel like women's sports are like kind of popping off a little bit.
Yeah. Oh, also the other really fun thing, this is like kind of a little nerdy, but Billie Jean King like fought for equal prize money for the men and the women, because there's so many sports that are like, you know, the men are paid like quadruple, like 5 times, 10 times more than the women. And so she fought for equal pay. And it's been 50 years, which is kind of crazy if you think about it. Like 50 years of equal pay.
That is insane.
But like, I think it's just the US Open, because other people have like, I think they're trying to get to that point where every tournament is equal pay, but at least the US Open I think has been 50 years.
Wow. I saw Coco like take the check and she was like, thank you for making this equal. Like she was like, oh
yeah. I just think it's so badass. But like I just restarted Battle of the Sexes, which is kind of about that.
What's
Emma Stone's in it, Steve Carell. I just rented it again on Amazon
a movie?
Prime. Yeah.
I've never heard of it.
Emma Stone's in it, Steve Carell's in it, and it's kind of like the start of like, because Billie Jean King started the WTA.
Oh, I kind of vaguely remember
like
the previews.
Women's Tennis Association.
Yeah, because the men were like, I don't know if it's like true or the exact numbers, but they were like, okay, the prize money is gonna be $1,500 for the women and like $8,000 for the men. And Billie Jean King was like, fuck that.
Yeah,
I'm gonna start my own thing.
I love that. So, did you see? I'm
like restarting it.
I was telling Devin before we were recording that Allison started that sports podcast. Did you see that?
Allie Cooch.
Mm-hmm. She's like, it's like sports for girls.
I did see that. Is it a different one than she did last year?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay,
she did a
I was kind of
podcast last year?
confused.
I thought last year was
Yeah.
like a show type thing. I didn't ever listen or watch.
I didn't ever watch it either. But I definitely want to listen to that too.
Yeah, this
Is
one's
she
supposed
doing it
to
with somebody
be-
else?
No. I thought it was maybe like with a company or something it might be, but I don't think that she has a co-host. But it's an interesting concept, like if she continues with every like type of sport and not just football, and then could do it year round, kind of.
Yeah, that would be really cool. Yeah, I really enjoy her perspective on it because she makes it very simple to understand. Like I didn't know half of this stuff.
I feel like I actually understand now, like when she's talking about the practice squad and drop-in players and recruitments and everything. I have never understood any of that until she explained it.
No.
Yeah, so if you want to learn
It's
more
also
about
kind of funny
sports.
too. Just like at that level, you kind of compare yourself to people at that level, but it's kind of funny because even to be at that level, you are one in like however many. Like it's still very rare and you are still really fucking good to be like on a practice squad or even like getting to the semifinals in like tennis or wherever you are. Like it's still a huge accomplishment, but it kind of goes to show comparison wise people are just comparing you to like other people at that level. When you're like, no. Like I am at the top. I'm playing at the very top of this level.
Like you would never be considered for the NFL. Like me being on the practice squad is better.
I just finished The Quarterback on Netflix, and
how was
Kurt? It's really good. My family is a big Chiefs family.
Cousins?
Yeah, so Kirk Cousins.
Oh yeah.
Was in it. He was one of the quarterbacks.
I just
that
gotta
guess
last names always.
And they got to the playoffs, which was like a huge thing for him. He's never played in the Super Bowl, I don't think, even though he's like a legendary quarterback. Like everybody knows his name. Like Maggie, you knew his name for some reason, just because he's good. But then the first round of the playoffs, they fucked up and then you're out. Like one loss and you're gone. And we were watching this game. It was Christmas time and he lost and he had to go home to his beautiful family, adorable sons, this big, huge house, all decorated for Christmas. And we're like, honestly, it's not that bad. Like, you got to the playoffs. You did a great job. Like, yeah, it sucks because now you're starting all over again from zero next season. But like, look at all this stuff that you have. This huge house. Yeah. You get to spend time with your family now. It's Christmas. Like,
that is really crazy, the perspective on that.
Yeah.
How is your family like losing? Chiefs fans?
My dad's brother, I don't really know the story, but he picked a team when he was young in high school. I don't know if the Cardinals were not in Arizona yet or if the Cardinals were just really horrible, but he has been a Chiefs fan since I've known him. But like,
that's so random.
Well, the Chiefs were really good when he bandwagoned onto their team, but then they were really bad for a long time. Like as long as I've been alive, they've been horrible. And then they got Patrick Mahomes and now they're really good again. So I'm like, the Cardinals are so bad this year. So I'm just like, okay, Chiefs fan. I like Patrick Mahomes. So
that's so funny.
Yeah.
I love those type of stories, like where people have these like huge fandoms from like random stories like that.
Yeah, like his basement, he has like Chiefs memorabilia, like, you know, it's like his man cave. So like he has like old jerseys and pictures and balls, and so like he's a really big Chiefs fan. But
at least he stuck with it. He was like, I'm gonna be
stuck through him for life.
Yeah. And he's being rewarded now.
That is really exciting.
Speaking of football, did you see Taylor Swift is rumored to be dating one of those brothers who was in the Super Bowl last year?
Travis Kelsey.
Like the Kelsey?
Yes, Travis Kelsey.
I did not see that.
I kind of love that.
Wasn't she just dating
Joe?
Maddie Healy.
His name's Joe. You can remember that, hopefully. Oh, you're talking about Maddie Healy?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was like
when
a 2
did she
week
date?
thing.
Oh, that was just a little
Joe is 6 years.
Oh, yeah.
So I think she was just a little rebounding.
Just a little fun thing. Yeah. That is interesting.
I kind of love that.
At the Kylie was with what's his name?
Timotei.
at the
I
tennis.
kind of love it now.
Me too. Seeing
I
them
don't-
together,
what is
I'm like,
he?
oh, they're
What does
so
he
cute.
do?
He's an actor.
Like a big actor. He's gonna play Willy Wonka in the new Willy Wonka movie.
Are they rebooting Willy Wonka?
Yeah.
I hope they make it better than the other ones.
I think it's like the past or
about
something.
Willy Wonka and how he became Willy Wonka in the Chocolate Factory. So it's like
Yeah.
his
come up story.
yeah.
What else has he been in?
I don't
Call
know.
Me
Like
by
I
Your
haven't seen
Name.
really. Yeah, never saw that.
Which one, Dove?
Call Me by Your Name.
Call Me by Your Name. What was
Like
that
he's
about?
in a lot of like award-winning movies.
The
Like
two
Call Me by
gay
Your Name.
guys.
Oh,
His sister
two
is
gay
in 6 Lives of College Girls.
which one's his sister?
The nerdy one. I can't think of her name. With the short brown hair.
Oh yeah.
The
That's
poor
his
one.
sister.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
I know.
I
Have you
was
guys seen
thinking,
like the blonde girl? She's like a
Renee Rapp?
singer. Yeah.
Are you serious?
I was really excited to find that out.
To find out about Renee Rapp.
She's like
How
my
long has
favorite
she been
singer
a-
right now.
Well, glad
I'm going
you
to see
shared
her in
with me.
concert in 2 weeks.
That's
Oh
really
my god, so
exciting.
you're like a very big fan.
I am a very big fan, yeah.
Also, she's just so
I just think
pretty.
she's so cool. Yeah, she's so pretty. I really like her personality.
Did
She's
you see
so
her
cool.
protecting Drew Barrymore on stage?
Yeah, that was
She was
No.
like full bodyguarding. They were doing like a Q&A, like a live on stage Q&A, and this guy comes up like during the Q&A. He's like, Drew,
one of Drew's stalkers.
I'm
like,
Chad Michael Busteau. You know me. You know who I am. And like he starts walking
Oh
up,
my
and like Renee
God.
goes right in front of her and like protects her. And yeah, it turns out he's like one of her stalkers.
Well, I think she's really cool.
She is really cool, yeah.
But she's trying to get like off the show though, which makes me kind of sad because I like her character.
Yeah.
She is. I mean, she's doing one more season.
Yeah,
I know it's
but
sad.
like
I
I think
like her
they're trying to
character
like
a
write
lot.
her character out like this season.
Oh, so they're like, she's under contract for another season, but they're kind of like, nah, it's okay. We'll just write you out, and we won't even use
Well,
you.
I think I don't know exactly what it was, but I think that they'll probably like just start trickling her out, like so she just won't be as much
Yeah.
of the main character. But I hope they replace
Sad.
her with somebody. But
She's also playing Regina George in Mean Girls in the Mean
What?
Girls
Really?
movie. Mm-hmm.
Wow, I did not hear about this.
are they just
They're
redoing all
it?
of these movies?
Well, so there was Mean Girls on Broadway. Do you guys remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She played Regina George
On Broadway?
on Broadway, yeah. That was like her first
Oh.
thing. And now they're making it a movie. So I think it might be a musical, maybe. No,
So
wait, no. I
That
don't
would
know.
make more sense if it was. Like, it would make sense if they made a musical adaptation of a movie rather than just redoing it. Like, it's almost
Yeah.
too soon to just redo.
And
a movie.
especially
Yeah,
with
but
her,
they're
too.
like, well, I guess she is going to be Regina. I was thinking that they were like a younger class.
Mm-mm. They did do that
But-
already. Remember when they did that? It was not good.
No, I don't
No.
remember.
It was like a few years after Mean Girls, and it was like just 4 different girls that were younger. It was not good.
Also, Conrad is going to be Aaron Samuels.
Shut the fuck up.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's really good.
Yeah.
That's gonna be fun.
That's a great casting. Wait,
Yeah.
what the heck? Are they already filming?
How many
this?
are they like? Mean Girls.
I don't know if
I'm
they've...
like-
There's a promo picture.
Are they calling
Mhm.
it? Okay, so it's a musical according to
Okay, that makes more sense.
People. Mean Girls a musical movie. Unless this is already out, maybe not.
So it's like when they do Grease or the Wicked movie or those ones.
It does make sense though that she's gonna be she's in it because she obviously knows how to sing well.
I wonder who will be Katie.
Yeah. I don't know how to pronounce her name. Anjuri Rice.
Do we know her or she's a new person?
One of these girls, Joe and I have she's in everything. Oh yeah, this is the Anjuri Rice has been in so many fucking movies that we've been seeing recently. She's been in Nice Guys, The Last Thing He Told Me, Mayor of Easttown. Also, have you guys seen Mayor of Easttown, by the way?
I think I started it.
I loved it. It was I was very sad that I finished it. She's in Spider-Man.
God. This whole cast. John Hamm is Coach Carr. Wait, Tina Fey is still gonna be Miss Norbury?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
That's
Jenna
so
Fisher,
funny.
Miss Heron. Jenna Fisher is gonna be Katie's mom. Wow. That is a great cast.
Oh, and Busy Phillips is going to be Regina George's mom.
Well, that is excellent casting. Wow.
That is so funny. That's going to be good.
That is so crazy.
Yeah, so that's exciting.
That will be good.
That's really exciting.
Any other fun things I need to know about?
Well, Joe Jonas's divorce is not fun, but
I know. I was like, we're gonna switch to the
about
non-fun shit because
that's really not fun.
I feel so confused about it. It doesn't make sense.
So Joe Jonas and Sophie Turner are getting a divorce, but the weird thing is that Joe and his publicity team are putting out all these storylines that are in favor of him in the divorce, and Sophie's side isn't saying any. Sophie's team hasn't put out any statements at all. Meanwhile, Joe's putting out all these statements about Sophie parties too much and he's taking the kids himself on tour and he's the one who has to take care of the kids right now. And then he recently went out and took his kids out to lunch or something and called the paparazzi to take pictures of him with his kids out in public.
That's so shitty because that's their kid's mom.
And she's also been recording
take a note from Kim
show.
Kardashian.
Yeah, that's so fucking true, Dev. She has been so fucking amazing in this entire thing.
Mm-hmm.
And she has some shit to say. She could say a lot.
Yeah.
I wonder though, because then Joe at the concert, I think last night or 2 nights ago, said don't believe anything unless it's coming straight from my lips, because there was so many conflicting reports. It's oh, she's out and parties too much. Then it was that they heard her say something on a Ring camera that made him then want to get divorced, or but what's also weird is she's been at all the concerts that she posted a picture of her kissing his hand a week ago.
Oh.
It's very odd. It doesn't make sense. Was she, I kind of feel almost she was blindsided. Maybe. I choose not to believe a lot of the articles and stuff because it's all just very clickbaity. Yeah. So it does kind of make sense if he announced and said don't believe everything you read, because
what if his team is putting out stuff behind his back?
Yeah.
That's what I kind of think, because it's not ever directly from him. It's from random sources.
It's from a source.
Yeah, source close to the person. What does that mean?
That's really sad. I just think it's really it's kind of sad that the PR people in all the magazines and tabloids and stuff just don't think about the family and don't think about the kids and how this plays goes back on the kids. Forget about selling everything. Think about how the kids have to grow up and read all this stuff.
And they're so little. That's the saddest part. I told Cameron, I was I want to have a contract where we cannot get divorced while our children are little, or during that period where I feel shit is just gonna be hard. Things are probably just really difficult, or you go through longer periods where you're damn, this sucks. I'm not happy or whatever. And then you would hopefully move through that, and then things would be good again. But they have little babies.
Yeah.
Yeah. Gotta wait
And
it
she
out.
was out of the country, I think, filming, or just in a different state filming. Like, so how could she watch the kids? And he can't watch them 24/7. He's literally on tour. So, like, even though he has the kids, he's not with them all the time.
Also, I guess their divorce papers said, like, irreparable damages.
Yeah.
But I think that's how everybody mostly files for divorce, unless it's like...
Well, irreconcilable differences.
Yes.
Yeah. I think, don't you
I
get
don't think
like
it's
a
damages, I think it's
choices or
just
something?
difference.
Like, isn't
What?
there like a certain amount, like when you're filing for divorce, you pick between like certain
Yeah, I think
reasoning or
that's
something.
like, yeah, the basic answer that people put. So I guess that doesn't really mean anything.
Sad. I don't love that. I definitely, if I would pick anyone for him, it would be her. But also, I guess I'm excited to have single Joe.
Yeah, it'll be interesting us being like older and he's like getting a kind of that different perspective. Because I feel like whenever he was like so much younger, right? When like he was last single.
Yeah.
And we were so much younger.
They've been together like 6 years. Crazy.
Wow. Sad.
Yeah. Oh, also I found a new crush.
Oh.
If you would like a new crush. Prince Eric from Little Mermaid, the new movie.
Oh.
He is so cute. He looks like Elliot Grange, Sophia Richie's husband.
Oh.
Like just that type of vibe, like the dark curly hair, Jewish looking boys.
Blue eyes.
Oh, he is very cute.
He's so cute. Like, I saved a picture of him to a camera roll.
He looks like Prince Eric.
He really looks like Prince Eric. Like the casting was perfect, and like when he'd wear those like the loose white button up thing, and then it'd be like undone and his chest hair showing. Oh, it was so cute.
He literally looks like the cartoon character.
Literally.
That's incredible.
But it's a pretty cute movie. Also,
English. Is he English?
I don't know. Maybe
he is an English actor.
Oh,
yeah.
That's always the Brits.
Do you like know what I mean? Like, could you, if you look at him for the first time, doesn't he like just look British?
Yeah. Usually people I have crushes on are British.
Yeah, that is true. That tracks well for you.
It does track.
You better not go to England on your honeymoon. Like, bye, Cam.
I might. I do really want to go, like, possibly plan it to be able to see Taylor Swift's European tour while we're on our honeymoon.
That would be fun.
That would be pretty cool.
Because she's going to be, like, in London, like, 2 weeks after we get married or something.
Oh,
so
perfect.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Did you guys listen to Olivia Rodrigo's album at all?
Yeah.
No album? What are your thoughts?
I listen to songs here and there.
My thoughts are like, obviously it's really, really good, and I love her, and I like how she sings with a lot of emotion and stuff. And some of her songs are like very like they tell stories and stuff, which is fun. But also, I know everybody is talking about this album. They are obsessed, and like literally everyone on TikTok, all the people that I follow are like talking about Olivia's album. But I just want to say that Renee Rapp just put out an album like a couple weeks ago, and it is equally as amazing, and that everybody should listen to that as well because it is really, really fucking good.
I was listening to like her just do like snippets of her songs like on TikTok, like, you know, when they're like just starting and like they're kind of hyping up their songs. And
Renee
they were
or
incredible.
Olivia?
Renee.
Oh yeah.
Like when like I think like when I discovered her like 4 months ago or whatever. Yeah, I was just like blown away by her voice. She puts so much into her music.
And her songwriting is just so fucking good.
Maybe I need to sit with like the lyrics and listen to her music more because I haven't fully like gotten into it.
You know, sometimes I have a hard time liking because I think I listened to one of Olivia Rodrigo's like new releases from like a New Music Friday thing, and for some reason, I need to be in a certain type of mood to like enjoy Olivia Rodrigo's music. Like I can't just enjoy it like kind of like on a drive sort of thing. Like I need to be in a certain type of mood. I think.
Yeah, I feel that. It's hard for me in general to start liking new music. Like it usually takes me several times of listening to it, and then I either only listen to that one song or a few songs on repeat, or like not at all. I love Paint the Town Red by Doja Cat right now.
Oh my God, me
like
too.
That is on repeat 24/7.
Such a good. She is such good music.
I'm sure I've heard it. TikTok, I think, does a really good job of like getting me excited for music.
Yeah,
I started liking Olivia Rodrigo's new album because of TikTok.
A lot of people hate that, like, and very much disagree with that. Yeah, that like music.
Wait, why?
Because music culture, a lot now, like all the songs on the radio typically come from TikTok, or vice versa, where the like bigger artists then have to promote it a lot on TikTok.
I feel like I like that better now, because like back in the day, it was just always the obvious, like, oh, Katy Perry put out a new album, it's going to be on the radio. Like it was always the same fucking 4 people, like Maroon 5 and Katy Perry and the Chainsmokers.
So yeah,
and
like
now
it's really cool.
New people
Anybody
are able to. Yeah.
I think the people that are like the most passionate and like embrace social media, and especially TikTok, because the people that like what I've seen a lot of artists do is they just create a video over and over and over again with the same like popular bit.
That's why you should follow Renee Rapp on TikTok, because you will hear a song a couple of times on TikTok and then you'll be like, I really need to listen to that whole song, and then you'll love it, because that's what she does. She kind of just like posts a video of herself to a song, one of her songs, and then you're like, wait, I like this song.
All the ones that pop up of her on my For You page are like the thirst traps of her lip syncing or things.
Yeah, but that's how you get.
But it's not her music.
The song hooked. Oh,
usually I feel like it'll be like Taylor Swift.
She posts a lot of her music though.
Yeah,
maybe
on her TikTok.
I don't follow her. I don't think so. I think it's just whatever comes up on my For You page.
I have to say, I'm obsessed with Monet. You guys like have me.
Did you?
Her. Yes.
Yay!
I love her. She's such a sweetie, and I love that she does YouTube to like accompany.
She's so cute and sweet, and I feel like she deserves like all the fame. Like she just moved out of her parents' apartment.
Yeah. Also though, her boyfriend is such a sweetheart too. Like I listened to one of his videos. He was talking about therapy and like what it's done for him and how it's changed his perspective and everything, and I was just like, oh my God, wow, like they are such an amazing couple together.
Yeah, like I didn't know about him until they started dating, but apparently people
didn't they
like
recently
knew of
start
him.
dating?
Like a few months ago.
Was he on Love Island?
6 months ago? I don't know what he was on. But people knew about him, and like they thought they were being really secretive, but like people clocked it the whole time because they'd post videos like in the exact same location on the same days. And they'd be like, okay, we know you guys are dating.
I think that he's been big on TikTok for a while.
I think so.
He has like a million on his own followers.
He looks like he would be on a show like that.
Yeah.
Are you guys watching any of the current like love shows? Like Love is Blind just came out, and fucking what's the other one? Not Temptation.
Are you guys gonna watch The Golden Bachelor?
Yes, I am going to.
That's very interesting. I might try one episode. It starts
this month. I can't believe like I was really out of the Bachelor world for these last 2 seasons, and I think that they're gonna get me back with this Golden Bachelor thing.
September 28th. I think that's when I see Renee.
Oh, what's coming out in 3 days? The morning show, the new season of the morning show.
Oh
yeah, I never watched that.
I might start watching it just because there's nothing else good coming out anymore. I watched the first season.
And did you like it, or did you not feel like
I struggled?
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I think I just love Jennifer Aniston.
Yeah.
I did see that. I finally watched the Smartless documentary. Loved it. Loved.
Isn't it so good? It's like cozy. I love just watching them.
It is very cozy.
Did you hate that it was black and white, or did you like that?
No, I was okay with it actually.
It's just an interesting creative decision.
It was an interesting move. Joe said that the director shoots a lot in black and white though. So it's like not atypical for him.
That's interesting.
Or it's like not like a different thing for that
Makes
director.
Sense. It would have been cool if it was like in color when they were on stage or something. Like,
oh yeah.
I don't know.
I actually really didn't mind it though. I thought I might be more annoyed by it, but I thought it was fine. I did like seeing Will Arnett with his kids. And like how much he loves his kids.
Yeah.
In it. The Jason's character. So did you guys ever watch The Switch?
Yes,
With Jennifer
I love that
Aniston
movie.
and Jason Bateman. I feel like Jason is literally the Wally character in real life. Like he's not like any different from that character.
That's like every character he plays in every movie he's in. I feel like it's so his personality.
Yeah, that's
he's
so
like,
true.
so you don't take a shower after you take a shit every morning? So you take a shit and then you put on your clothes and you...
So are you gonna go take a shower now?
Did you guys ever watch that like improv show on Netflix with Will Arnett and
the
he's
Murderville
also
or
in it?
whatever?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
We
tried
watched
that.
the Christmas one and it was really funny.
I think I could maybe have a different appreciation for it now that I know their characters. I've never really been drawn to like Will Arnett's type of humor though.
I like when they break character and stuff because then it's like funny because they're friends already.
Yeah.
I also went back and listened to all their episodes on Armchair Expert because I was like, I want to hear them.
Oh yeah, I want to do that.
When were they recent?
Several years ago. I think Jason Bateman's been on twice.
Yeah. I've been so enthralled with Smartless. I haven't like listened to anything new on Armchair.
I kind of love that.
Funny. Yeah.
I would
never guessed.
I know. I've been loving Trisha Paytas's podcast by herself. She started a new podcast by herself. She's the one that I'm obsessed with that has done YouTube for like 15 plus years, but she is just iconic. She does everything and nothing at the same time.
Yeah.
I don't even know how to explain her. She's just like a character.
Do you know what's kind of interesting about YouTube is I feel like it has a longer shelf life. Like those creators have this like longevity that's way different than I don't think that we can really say the creators like on TikTok and Instagram have longevity because it's been like maybe 5 years. But
I think so too.
The YouTube creators have been around for 15, 20 plus years and they've just like evolved with time.
I think a huge reason of that, I've been thinking of that, and I think it's because they had to change up their content throughout the years and change what they were posting, but it was always still on the same platform, if that makes sense. Like other people then have to switch platforms and then fully do new content like on TikTok or on Instagram or whatever. But like if you're consistent for years and years with YouTube, it's like you're still consistent. It's just changing the type of content, and your viewers like grow up with you. I think that's what happened with a lot of them, is like
that is really cool.
They were allowed to start branching out because their viewers were getting older.
There's a makeup artist that started on YouTube called Jackie Aina, and she was on YouTube for years, and she still does YouTube videos, but not as frequently. But she's like, it's really cool to watch her content on TikTok and Instagram. And recently she's basically been creating like mini YouTube videos as her TikToks and Instagrams. And so the style is really cool. Like, I don't know exactly how to describe it.
Like, is it filmed in landscape?
No, it's filmed in the, TikTok, Instagram reel video, vertical, yeah. But just kind of like, she like takes you along for her day, but it's very like YouTube style. I don't exactly know how to like point out the specific differences. Dev, you might be able to like verbalize it better than I am.
Does she use a camera?
I haven't seen it, but
yeah,
it
she
sounds
uses
like
a
she's
camera.
Copying me.
Yeah, I think she's probably just copying you. It's not as fast paced, maybe. Like, it's not as fast paced as like a lot of people's day in the lives of like.
What's her name?
Bam, bam, bam. Jackie Aina.
Does she break them up then into multiple videos, or it's like a really long?
No,
TikTok?
it's like one. It's one video. And then she kind of like does a sign off. She doesn't say like follow me, subscribe, but she's like, see you guys next time.
I kind of love that.
I do love it, but like, because she's played around with a lot of different styles on TikTok and Instagram, but I've been really liking this new style that she's done.
Also, Miss Remy Cruz, YouTuber, got engaged this weekend.
That's exciting.
Most people probably don't know who the fuck that is, but
I think they do, actually. She is iconic. If you don't know who Remy Ashton is, go look her up on YouTube.
Was that really big for you? You've like followed her for years and
literally
years.
Right before we were recording on Friday, my friend called me and she's like, guess who got engaged? I was like, who? She's like, guess.
How
and I was like,
fun.
Remy.
The thing is, I thought she's been engaged before. Like, I thought she was already engaged. Yeah.
But now I'm excited because like she wants to have a June wedding, so she's probably gonna get engaged 2 months before me. And Laura
Wedding?
DIY
What? Married?
Oh yeah, married 2 months before me. And Laura DIY is also getting married this year. So it's like all the YouTube girlies that I grew up on are getting married in the same year as me. And they're posting like wedding DIYs and like fun wedding content.
Fun.
And I'm relating more to Alicia, who is just getting anxiety. And
which one's Alicia? Are they best friends?
The single one.
We do the Pretty Basic podcast together. Alicia Marie.
Remy and Alicia do it together?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. I think she's pretty good at dating though and stuff.
Yeah.
She's always bringing the dating stories.
I think maybe she's better at hooking up than dating.
Oh, that's
I don't know if
interesting.
she dates, if she's actually been on dates. I hear a lot of stories about her like making out with people at a bar or something.
That's true.
That's fun.
And not like, but like I hear her talk about the anxiety of actually like dating someone and like trying to connect with people on apps and that type of stuff too. And I don't
Which
think
is scarier to you, making out with a stranger at a bar or going on a date?
Making out with a stranger at a bar sounds gross to me, but if I was drunk, it wouldn't be scary because I would probably just do it.
Interesting.
I wouldn't do it sober. Making out with a stranger at a bar. Okay, so anxiety is
I've never done that.
Anxiety is like you're worried about the future and something that's coming up.
Uh-huh.
When you're making out with a stranger at a bar, it's
you're
not
in the
something
moment
that
and you don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
No. Yeah.
So maybe that's what you should do more. Palm Springs,
Because
baby.
Yeah. Go find some retirees. Maybe I'll find a sugar daddy.
Maybe there's some rich like Coachella executives.
Mm-hmm.
That could be fun.
That'd be so funny.
I wanted to ask you guys what your thoughts were on Fashion Week and if you would ever want to go to one.
Oh, it's a good pop culture.
That is a great.
Ideally, I would love to be, you know, like my thing is I want to feel important and like people to be requesting my presence and stuff. Like that would be the dream that like a brand wanted. Like how Ken just flew out for whatever the fuck show. Like that's what I want. But also like I feel like that would be a lot of stress. That would be really stressful.
Yeah. You'd have to like really prepare mentally for it.
Mm-hmm.
I follow Kylie's journey through New York Fashion Week because I think she's kind of doing some cool things. Like she did something with Cabbage.
She is so cool.
I think she did like a Tezza thing, which is like very up your alley. She's doing some sort of camera thing.
She did a car sponsorship also.
Yeah. And then obviously I think she's going to a couple shows too. But I think that like her journey is probably more your speed versus like going to 3 shows a day type of thing.
Yeah. That is way more what I would want to do. I honestly like didn't even know that that was associated with Fashion Week. I thought what she was doing was even fully separate.
I don't know what it really is, but
it probably
maybe it's just like
together.
Happenstance that they're like at the same time.
I mean,
I think I would have way too much imposter syndrome of like I'm not a fashion girly.
That's why I could never, because like imagine deciding your outfit for that.
Yeah,
I would need a stylist.
Oh my god, I would feel like such an imposter. Like I would feel like when
just because like none of my outfits
go to
like
red carpets.
Yeah.
And the celebrities are wearing like designer outfits and like the influencers wearing something from like Princess Polly or Revolve or something. I would
but a lot of them
end
up getting stupid. Like a lot of them are at that point where they have like the stylists and everything.
Yeah, if I had that, then I would feel a little better. But if I was just like, I got this outfit online at Macy's. Nothing against
Yeah.
Macy's.
If it was like a sweatpants convention, I'd be down. But I just don't think I
Yeah.
fit the bill.
But then you have to get the fanciest sweatpants. Like, what brand makes $200 sweatpants?
I'm sure they're out there.
Probably a lot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm sure.
I just don't think I would have the right vibe, but I would love the social aspect of it all.
Mm-hmm.
So if someone could just like put clothes on me
Mm-hmm.
and like,
What do you even do though? Like, is it just a bunch of fashion shows? And like,
I think a lot of it is like people, the designers are like releasing their new collections, and so they're like,
Yeah.
But I think it's really
Like
changed in
showrooms.
the last. It's really changed in the last like 5 or so years, because now it's like geared towards not just the show and like the after party, but there's like a whole bit with it. Like there's a whole like event that's like that's like very photograph like central. Like people can take really cute pictures and like advertise that way. And there's a lot more influencers at the fashion shows, when before it was just like editors and like models and like fashion people in that world. So
interesting.
yeah,
What do you guys think about the streamies? Would you want to go to that?
I think it'd be really cool. I feel like I don't ever have like that level of. I feel like you guys could definitely be like there and like win for your editing and
You
videos
could.
and stuff. Yeah, I think you could totally get to that level.
I feel like things like that feel like if I was going to the Emmys, obviously I would just be there for a good time, because obviously I don't ever think I would win an Emmy. But like the streamies, I would be like, well, why wasn't I nominated for anything? How am I going to do this? Like, it's more personal and like close to something that I would want to do, and it would give me like more anxiety and more like jealousy, I think.
Yeah. I kind
Like,
of
how
just
the
tell
heck-
myself all those things are rigged. Like,
Yeah,
but
so
that's
then it's like,
this
who
is
the
an
fuck do I need
interesting.
to pay to be rigged and to win the
But
shit?
I think that this like brings a greater question to like future bigger goals. Like those things like make you think way more like broader and like what's the next step in like big step in your career to get to that point, to like
there? Yeah,
like how to like even be considered for a streamy, like how to be considered for Fashion Week if that's like what you wanted to do, or I don't know, any sort of bigger like award thing. And sometimes I think about like I'm just in this very small bubble in space, and then I get on like LinkedIn and stuff and I'm like, oh, there's a lot more that I could do, and do I want to go there? Like, do I want this for myself, or is it kind of like this comparison trap of, oh, other people are getting these awards or these opportunities? Like, is it actually what I want for myself?
I don't think I care about that stuff. Like, I don't think I'm interested in the like award shows, or maybe brand trips at the least, but like not giant brand trips. I don't know. Like, I just don't think I have wants for those things. To me, that's like, those are my celebrities that like I look up to.
Yeah. I think doing some more of the speaking has like gotten me into a place where I don't really want to do like massive speaking opportunities where I'm speaking to like thousands of people, but like a room of like 50, I would think I like.
You wouldn't want to do thousands? I could totally see you like.
I don't think so.
that.
I don't
you
think
don't want to
so,
do a
but
TED
I don't
Talk?
know.
I
don't think so.
1,000% could see you doing a TED Talk in the future. Like, I'd way rather write a book than do a TED Talk.
Yeah. My whole thing though is what I realized doing some of these things is connecting with people in person and connecting with people in general. Like whenever like my programs and stuff, obviously I could do something that's like cheaper and sell like, you know, an ebook or a guide or something, and maybe I will, but I love having the connection with the community in like a very intimate setting versus trying to like just I don't know.
I literally can fully imagine like a convention center type thing, and like you're presenting and then you're connecting with the whole audience, even if it's thousands of people, and then maybe you do like a meet and greet or something after, and everyone's like, Brittany. I see it.
It's very intimidating. But yeah, I don't know. But I think that like doing like smaller events and stuff is what I really enjoy at this moment.
That's awesome. I feel like we're all really figuring out kind of our goals and dreams and what we actually like and don't like in the last year or two.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even though it's been like a harder year, I feel like it's like because we're figuring shit out.
Oh yeah. So when I turn 32, I'm going to do a year of yes.
Love that. What will that
wait
apply
to
to?
ask you to do stuff.
I know. I'm like, I'm
You
gonna
have to
make a
say
list
yes.
of fucking questions.
I'm just not gonna say no to opportunities. I'm gonna do.
Like actually.
I think so. I need to read Shonda Rhimes' book, but basically, like what Shonda did, I want to do that.
When do you turn 32?
Saturday.
Oh my god, that came up so quickly.
I know.
You could do.
Are you nervous, scared, excited?
Kind of blah.
Do you get sad?
You better get
I always
reading.
get sad the week of my birthday, like full depression.
Mm-hmm.
Do you cry on your birthday usually?
Sometimes. I don't know. I guess we'll see.
You should like schedule something or like set up something.
What do you mean?
Like a massage. Like this would be for more my gear, but like a massage, like a pedicure, manicure.
That'd be nice.
Your favorite restaurant, your favorite drinks.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to this new putt place on Friday.
What's it called?
I don't
Stroke?
fucking know.
Putt Shack.
Putt Shack, yes.
Oh, it's not.
We went to one in Denver. It was so fun.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
We wish that we would have. There's like an option to do 18, and we kind of wish we did both. We did like
we're doing
rounds.
2 games and dinner.
Yeah. The food was like so, but the golf itself was really fun. It's
cool.
so high tech. Like they have your ball, and you don't have to go like in any particular order. Like you just place the ball down, and then it tracks all your shots, so you don't have to like remember anything.
Wow.
And so you can really just focus on like socializing and like having a good time. And there's like waitresses that come around and like take your drink orders.
Fun. But it's like
It's
bigger,
just
like
really-
real golfing, but like smaller than real golfing,
It's like
but
mini
bigger
golf.
than mini golf.
It's like mini golf. It's like putt-putt.
Oh.
Like the typical
I thought there was
putt-putt.
like a thing around it where it's supposed to be like real golf, but maybe that's pop stroke. Maybe I'm thinking of just a fully different place.
I don't
'cause
think
they
it
just
emulates
opened
real
that in
golf at all.
Oh.
They have like fun little things like for each of the holes that you do. There's like little shortcuts you can get. So like if you get the if you get the ball in like this specific hole, then it like is supposed to go directly into the hole. So you get like hole in one. So there's a lot of fun things like that.
Cute.
But
yeah, I'm excited.
That'll be really fun.
Yeah.
Wait, what is it called?
Putt Shack.
Putt Shack. I love mini golf.
I have not played in so long. But something different to do.
Yeah.
I
Are you
like
doing that
it
with your
more than
family?
bowling.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, this is very different than what I was talking about. Cool, that looks really fun. That looks like fucking Dave and Buster's.
Yeah.
Are you inviting any of your friends?
No.
Just the fam?
Yeah, like
do you have
honestly,
a thing with mixing family and friends? Because I'm kind of weird with that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thanks for letting me crush your family and friends.
Yeah, you're welcome.
I love your family.
They love you.
I think it's like one of those things though, like your family is one that like people want to like hang out with. So it's like an honor, like when people like when you like, and also I think because you are so tight with your family, it's like an honor. Like it feels really nice to like be part of it. You know what I mean?
That's cute.
My mom is really good at like welcoming everybody too, so that's helpful.
But you prefer like not mixing too much.
Yeah. I don't know why. But I mean, like, I didn't even, like, for my birthday, I'm not excited about it. I haven't planned anything. My mom is, like, putting together this mini golf thing. So, like, I just really haven't even thought about anything. I'm just like, I don't really care.
Maybe you could make 32 things that you will definitely say yes to. Or, like,
That's
try
cute.
to do.
That's a good idea.
Might be hard to think of things.
Yeah.
That's just really scary to commit to. Like, I could like to just say yes to everything.
Yeah, I'm just like hoping, like, putting it out into the universe that I want opportunities and stuff. And like, there are a couple of things that came my way at the beginning of this year that I just completely ignored and didn't do because I didn't want to. So,
like what?
there was like that one trip to Vegas for that dog thing with Gronkowski or whatever. There are like a couple of people who asked me to be on their podcast and stuff like that.
Yeah. Those I think are like, if you think about it now, like those are definitely like very attainable things for you. I feel like you've done so much growing this year that like you now is, it's definitely like something in the realm of possibilities versus like being so far out there like before.
Yeah. And then when you keep saying yes, then it's like more evidence in your mind that you like it afterwards and that it pays off.
Yeah.
Rather than like regretting saying no.
You know what another cool thing could be too is sharing more of your goals on TikTok. Because you have so many different types of people in your audience and community. And I feel like you sharing your goals could really like put you in rooms that you're like really excited to be in because you can just get connected
like,
and like
being like, I really want to work with Skims this year.
Yeah, I want to work with Skims. Like, I want to be on more like even you just being like, I want to be on more podcasts. Like, I guarantee, like you saying that a couple times would just put the right type of podcast like
you were
in your
so
inbox.
Right.
I was literally telling someone that the other day, and that I want to be better at that because like they were wanting to start a podcast, and the people that they were going to start it with, like it fell through, and then they didn't have the people to do it, but they still want to do a podcast. And I was thinking like about us and how I kind of did just start to like put it out there more and more of like, I want to start a podcast. I want to start a podcast with this type of people or these kind of subjects. And then like once I found you guys, it was like very easy to quickly fall in place because we'd all been like talking about those subjects and like putting it out there that we want to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think Robin from Girl Boss Town does a really good job of that. I think it's very intimidating. So it's not like an easy like, oh yeah, just like go share your goals like that. Like it's not that way.
Especially when like a video doesn't do very well and you're like, I really want to work with Skims and only like 3,000 people see it. And then it's like, okay, well, if Skims saw that, they're going to be like, keep dreaming, girlfriend.
But you never know like who will see that. And like say you talk about it like a couple times like passively and then you make like a dedicated video to it. Like you being like, I really want to work with Skims this year. I want to just do it. Like I think there's so many, you know, the right people will see it in time.
Yeah. I will do that.
Yay. New birthday goals.
New year, new me.
Any other things you want to talk about?
Nope.
I don't think so.
Okie dokie. Well, thank you guys so much for listening. What should we make the question for today's Spotify? What could people answer?
Team Joe or Team Sophie?
Oh, that's a good idea. Okay,
I don't know.
Go. Okay. If you're listening on Spotify, go answer the question of our poll. Are you Team Joe or Team Sophie? And then let us know what pop culture moment has stood out to you recently.
Yeah, let us know.
Okay, make sure you join our Facebook group. Follow us on YouTube and TikTok and Instagram. And we'll see you next week. Love you. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.